If I could tell you that in 4 blocks of 17 seconds, which is in effect 1 minute and 8 seconds. So, okay, if I told you that in 1 minute and 8 seconds, which is the 4 blocks of 17 seconds that I'm going to talk about, you could manifest, or you could begin to manifest anything that you wanted, would you give that a try? I would, and I did, and I'm going to tell you how you can do it too. So hi, if you're new here, my name's Jane. I am a mindset and manifesting coach, and I talk all things mindset and manifesting here on the channel. I'm always giving you little tools and little techniques that you can pop into your day. They're not hard, they're not time consuming, they're not going to take you forever, because I believe that manifesting your dream life should be easy. It shouldn't be work, because when it feels like work, you're not in alignment with it. So I like to give you things that are little tips, little tools. They're quick, they're concise, they're easy to use. They help to keep you in that high vibe, aligned, energetic state that where you become a match for the things that you want. And so that is my aim. I want everybody to live the most amazing life. I actually believe that your dreams are sent to you for a reason. They're sent to you because you're meant to have them. And so if I can help you get them, then my work here is done. So if you're new, I'm really glad you stumbled across my channel. Please like and subscribe and hang around. And if you've come back for more, hello again. It is so nice to see you. So let's get into the 17-second manifesting technique. Takes no time at all. So according to Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, the sweet spot of manifesting is 17 seconds. If you can hold something in your brain, in your mind, in your consciousness for 17 seconds, that is the amount of time that you have to be consciously recalling it and thinking about it and desiring it and wanting it for it actually to appear in your life. And Esther went even further and said that you start with holding this conscious thought for 17 seconds. You think about what it is that you want. You think about what it is that you're trying to bring into your life, your desire, your wants, your dreams, your whatever it is. You hold it, you think about it, you visualize it for 17 seconds. And then if you can add another 17 seconds onto that, and then add another 17 seconds onto that, and then another 17 seconds onto that, you can literally supercharge it. So 1 block of 17 seconds is enough. That's all it takes. Total, complete and utter focus for 17 seconds. But if you want to supercharge it and you want to actually make sure that you are giving yourself every single chance of having this thing that you want, hold it for 4 blocks. 4 blocks of 17, 1 minute, 8 seconds. That is all it takes. You have got 1 minute, 8 seconds. You're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes every morning, right? So if you did this while you were brushing your teeth, you know that you've held it long enough, in fact longer, because you've gone to your 2 minute mark, than you ever need. And you can use that time in your day when you are doing nothing else but stood at your bathroom sink, brushing your teeth, time that you would be spending anyway, time that I'm willing to bet you would be thinking of nothing, or letting your mind wander and chatter and be all critical and thinking of all kinds of things that you don't really want to think about. That time, your mind's working anyway. So use it. Use it for good. Use it to manifest. Use it to get your dream life. So my challenge to you, once you have heard what I'm going to say here, every morning from now on, in that little space of time, that 2 minute block, while you are brushing your teeth, I want you to use this technique. I want you to use this 17 seconds in 4 blocks, 1 minute, 8 seconds. That's all it takes. I want you to use it to change your life for the better. So in Law of Attraction, you know that you get what you think about. You know that the way the Law of Attraction works is that whatever is the biggest thought in your brain, in your life, in your consciousness, in your body, in your being, whatever you are thinking about comes about. So you could be thinking about both good or bad, but you're manifesting that. everything that's happened in your life so far, you've manifested, because your life that you're living today is things you've thought about in the past. That is how it works. We all manifest. We all do it. We can all do it, and we have all been doing it for the entirety of our lives. We just haven't been conscious about it. So with that premise, with what you think about comes about, if you start to think about the things that you really want, that you really dream about, that you're really, oh God, they're just like, they are such, you think about it and it just lights you up and you love it and you want it and it makes you smile and it makes you feel good and you just want to just eat it all up. That is the kind of thing that we can consciously bring in using this 17-second method, using the time that you brush your teeth. We've already talked about that. Time now moving forward is your time to manifest. You are going to use those 2 minutes to put this technique in action. So think about something that you really want. Think about something that lights you up from the inside out. That when you think about it, you smile, you get excited, you feel yourself, getting into this kind of energy. Think about that thing. Hold that thought for 17 seconds. Because we are learning that 17 seconds is the vibrational match. That's the point of attraction. So if you can hold that thing for 17 seconds and it makes you feel good and you feel incredible and you just think about it for 17 seconds, that's the sweet spot. That is what Esther Hicks says is all you need to do to actually begin to actively manifest it and change the thoughts into good thoughts. And actually giving your brain a time, telling it it's going to be 17 seconds, that's powerful. Because our brain likes to have time frames, believe it or not. That's why they talk about SMART goals in careers counselling and in other kind of modalities. If you can give your brain something specific to work on, if you can tell it that 17 seconds is all we're going to use, it gets on board with that and it goes, okay, I can do this for 17 seconds. I can think about this thing for 17 seconds. I can be excited by this thing for 17 seconds. And that is why you can use this for big goals, because your brain is okay, right? You've given it a specific time. You've told it that you're going to think about this thing for a specified amount of time. And that is the trick, because no matter how big it is, if you said, for example, I'm going to call in $1 million, and you try to do that all day, every day, forever, I'm just going to think about my $1 million, your brain would go, but we haven't got $1 million. And that's a massive amount of money. And where are we going to get this $1 million from? And how are we going to find this $1 million? And how on earth do you think you're going to do this? And it's just not possible because I haven't got like even $10 in my bank account. So you're asking me that I now need to go out and find $1 million, blah, 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 blah. And your mind just goes off and it cannot keep the focus on the $1 million because it's a massive stretch, right? But if you say instead, for 17 seconds, I'm going to tell my brain that we're millionaires. 17 seconds. Your brain goes, okay, it's literally 17 seconds. I can hold that thought for 17 seconds. And then it doesn't matter what I do in the rest of the time, because for that 17 seconds, I can hold the thought of having $1 million and being a millionaire. So you're instructing it to focus for such a small, specific time frame is something that actually you can get on board with. Your entire body can get on board with. Your conscious mind can get on board with. Your subconscious mind can get on board with. And that is why this method works so well. So these are the steps, right? We're going to do this together. I want you to try it with me. Right now, we're going to use our 4 blocks of 17 seconds. So you're going to need 1 minute, 8 seconds. That's all we're going to do it for. Let's do it together. Here it is, right? So follow these steps. The very first thing, step 1, the very first thing I want you to do is I want you to go and get your phone or your smartwatch or whatever it is that you've got, and I want you to set a timer for 17 seconds. You've got your timer set. So step 2, before we start the timer running, step 2 is I want you to think about something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel happy, something that's going to just make you inspired to actually get this to work for you. So you could think about your family, you could think about your dog, you could think about your children, you could think about your partner, you could think about the holiday, the massively amazing holiday that you've just been on that lights you up inside. You could think about spending time with your best friend. You can think about literally anything, just make sure that it makes you feel good. And when you've set your timer, step 1, thought about your happy memory, your thing, your person, your whatever it is, step 2. Step 3 is I want you to be specific, get specific about one thing and one thing only that you are going to try and call in during your 17 seconds. And step 4, this is where it all comes together. You are going to start your timer, and for those 17 seconds that your timer is going off, you are going to think about that thing that you want to manifest. Think about it completely and utterly, that thing and nothing else, for the 17 seconds while your timer is going. Don't allow yourself to get distracted. Don't allow your mind to wander. 17 seconds is not that long. It's not that long a time limit. So just focus all of your attention on that thing for your 17 seconds. So by doing that, by doing those steps, that has allowed you to hopefully see that 17 seconds is literally no time at all. And we can take this further and we can go deeper. So what I'd like you to do now is set your timer, get your smartphone, get your watch, whatever it is, and do 4 17-second timers. Set them all up, 17, 17, 17, 17. Set up your 4 17-second timers. And here's the next part, right? You've got your timers, you've got them ready to go off one by one by one. They're all there ready. You're going to think about your thing, your person, your memory, the thing that just lights you up and makes you feel really happy. You are then going to get specific on the thing that you want to manifest, step 3, and you are going to start your timer and hold that vision of that thing for 17 seconds. Keep getting it. Don't be distracted. Keep your mind on it. 17 seconds. We've done this already. You know this is not a long time. Keep focusing on it for 17 seconds. And then when that timer goes off, start the next one and keep focused. Keep thinking. Keep being specific. Keep visualizing. Keep your attention on the thing that you want to manifest for 17 seconds. And then when that timer goes off, start the next one and do that process again. Keep going, keep holding, keep thinking, keep your attention on the thing that you're trying to manifest until that timer goes off, and start the last 17-second timer. Keep your attention, keep your focus. Don't allow your mind to wander. Keep thinking of that dream, that want, that desire, that thing that you are trying to call in. And when that timer goes, you have just held your attention on that thing that you want to manifest for 1 minute and 8 seconds consecutively. So you've got through your 17, you hit your sweet spot, you kept going for another 3 of those until you hit the 1 minute, 8 seconds on specifically holding the thing that you want to manifest in your mind. You've just called in that thing in just over a minute. That's as easy as it gets to be. That's as easy as it is. If you wanted to not keep having to press the timer to 17 seconds, set it for 1 minute, 8 seconds and just go for it. You know that's how long it's going to take you. Put your timer on, hold it in your brain, just focus on it. Just be there in that moment fully and just go for it. And then when you've done that, when you have used that small, tiny amount of time while you're brushing your teeth, because this is when we're going to use it, remember, just say thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful that this is coming into my life. And then forget it. Set it. with your 17-second manifesting technique, thank the universe, forget it. That's as easy as it gets to be. This technique is incredible, it's easy, it's quick, and it really does work. Use my challenge. Use your toothbrushing time every single morning and do this and just see, just watch what happens. I bet you this can be life-changing if you are allowing yourself to believe it and use it properly. Go for it, run with it, do it for a month and just see what happens, and come back and tell me, because I want to hear your success stories. So that is it for me for this week. 17 seconds, or more precisely 1 minute 8 seconds if you're going the long route. Long, it's a minute. It's not a long time at all, but if you want to use it, really do use it. 17 is enough, but if you want to triple whammy it, go for the 1 minute 8 seconds. Use this, see how you get on, come back, tell me your success stories, because I love to hear them. And I think other people who stumble across this, when they also see your success stories, they know it works, and it gives everybody more clarity and more belief in their ability to use their mind for manifesting. So that's it from me for this week. Use this one and let me know how you get on, and I will see you next week. Bye.